Hello again, and thank you for joining us here at 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one. And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Screen by Lively. Davis misses. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
And we are used to seeing bigs these days hit threes, but the skill of Wembanyama from deep is impressive.
And you look at the fit with Cooper Flagg and the Mavericks, Tim. Man, what stands out here?
I think the first thing for me is just his competitive edge. He is ready to make an immediate impact because of his toughness. Eventually, his aggressiveness as a scorer will catch up to that.
And we forget, he's still a teenager.
Yeah, but he certainly is made for this stage.
And here's Flagg outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Lively. There's Davis with the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Barnes. Castle outside. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Russell. Can they get it? Rebounded by Champagnie.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:57 left in the first quarter. From the arc. Lively grabs the miss. And legs, you look at this Mavericks roster. Tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
Name a way to score. Cooper Flagg can already do it.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The Spurs making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
San Antonio leading. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Now here's Williams. To the right side. The 3 from Washington. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's McLaughlin. Nails it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Buries it from 3.
Nice work from AD. He finds his comfort zone behind the three-point line.
The 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And here's Washington. From downtown, Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Dallas with it. Washington outside. Here's Lively. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the game here. No good there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's McLaughlin. To the paint. Here's Sochan. Nails the baby hook.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sochan showing some poise right there.
Here's Christie. And the 3 off target. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, P.J. Washington is playing for his hometown team. He said, I grew up in Dallas from 2nd grade to 10th grade. Being home is great. There's no pressure at all. It's just exciting. I look at it as an opportunity to be aggressive, win games, and just be me. It's a dream come true. Back to you guys.
They're happy to have him. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Gafford. And a nice finish on the layup.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Pass to Flag. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. Flag's got 5. All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. End of quarter heaves don't count toward a player's three-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true.
Now here's Wembanyama. 12 points for him. And Wembanyama missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Here's McLaughlin after Dallas' three-pointer on the other end. Hits a three-pointer.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Russell from outside. The putback. Out to Thompson. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Pass to Russell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Spurs trail by 4. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Three-pointer. Thompson's shot is off. Outside Wembanyama. Stolen by Davis. Up again. Pass to Thompson. Here's Flag. Give him 8 points now. Into the lane. Soft touch off the glass. Flag's got 10 points.
Yeah, most young players want to take threes. Flag is the rare wing who almost prefers to bang down low.
And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. That'll be a 5-second call. Russell with the ball. Still no points. Pass to Flag. The 3-ball. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Yeah, Flag has that 3-ball. His bag is pretty deep.
Castle for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Castle's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Dallas leading by 9. Here's Flag. 13 points in the game.
And defenders better start holding their posts. Cooper Flag is having a field day scoring it.
Pass to Wembanyama. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possession. We'll be right back after this word. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now Castle. Pass to Champagny. 5 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama, covered by Lively. Here's Flag. Out to Thompson. Stolen by Vassell. Davis on the double team. Castle outside. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Castle's got 6 points.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments. Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Here's Flag. And he can't jam it through. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Spurs. They trail by 7.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you, Ryan.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Champagny. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Mavericks leading. Thompson outside. Launches it. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
This is Thompson's pure shooting ability in action. He has the shot up in seconds.
Castle for three. Lively grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 5. Now here's Russell. He's scoreless. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the three.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Derek Lively.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, D.A. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then, on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
It's stolen by Barnes. From deep, Wembanyama. Oh, the hustle, Wembanyama.
And when the defense retreats to the paint in transition, there is going to be an opening at the three-point line.
Back to Thompson. Has to flag. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Lively. Now here's Davis. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Spurs trail by 3. Castle outside. There's the double with Thompson. Johnson on the wing. Castle. Second chance effort. And he got the whistle on the way out. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Gafford picks one up.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot, too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Washington outside. And Washington powers it through. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Bryant left side. Inside. Williams' shot is good. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Dallas on top. They're up by
43.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Dallas leading by 3. Outside Christie. The 3 from Washington. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. On offense, here is San Antonio. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. And here is Williams. Davis down low. Outside Christie. Washington outside. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Drills it from deep.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Harper. The three. He drops it from range. Harper's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Right side Davis. There's the triple. San Antonio with a rebound. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Wembanyama with a bucket.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And San Antonio making a change here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allen. And here's Thompson for three. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pass to Johnson. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. From deep, Harper. Lively grabs the miss. The Mavericks on offense. Going inside. Oh, he jammed it.
And throwing it down off the drive. Flag showing off those young legs and athleticism.
Wembanyama. The triple drop.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc. And he's still hitting those big shots.
Well, you would think by now they would have learned their lesson defensively. You have to stay connected to him.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Barnes. Here's Harper. Wembanyama. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Mavericks leading. Davis. And it's Davis finishing things off inside.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Here's Wembanyama. Shoots from 14. Cleared away by Davis.
The players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Now Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Davis with the athleticism.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Kessel fires. And he can't stop the run as that misses.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
Davis. Wembanyama rips down the board. Spurs trail by 6.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Russell outside. Up again. Wembanyama rips down the board. 11 feet out. Wembanyama won't be denied.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Outside Davis. Here's flag. Goes again. And there's the layup. Good.
And zero fear. Cooper Flag, the rook, born for the moment.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick two and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a three here and then count on them to miss free throws.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama. Money from three.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. They've led by as many as 11. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Right side Russell. And so they foul intentionally. Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good. And it's a two-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this one sealed.
And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Tim Legler, Ali...
Welcome to Minnesota, the home court advantage for the Timberwolves here at the Target Center. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Stolen by Brown. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Now, here's McDaniel. Three-pointer. And Jokic with the rebound. And for Christian Braun, 3 high school state titles. Then a national championship in college. And now Clark, an NBA champion in Denver.
Yeah, you can count the guys that have done that in the history of the NBA on maybe 2 hands. It might only be 1. So you have to categorize him as a winner, if nothing else. I mean, and his game is all about quality. I mean, he does everything. He moves well without it. He can shoot it. He can drive it. He defends well. I mean, he's just a throwback all-around good guard.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
McDaniels outside. Edwards, no good.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Brown. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Randle outside. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
And here's Denver. It's a 3-point game. Murray outside. Pass to Gordon. Jokic inside. And Jokic throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there's been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Brown to the wing right side. It's deflected. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Brown locked in and concentrating well there, getting that 3 to fall.
Back to Reed. Gobert the screen. And it's Reed penetrating. Banked in off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And so Brown will bring it up for Denver. Pass to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Johnson. Yep, that one goes in there. Johnson's got 5 now.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
By the way, that's a 2-pointer. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Denver on top.
The Nuggets, 18.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far.
My fault, Gary.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to
My fault, dude.
high percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
On the wing, Hardaway. On the wing, Murray. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 9 now for Denver.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Outside Hardaway. And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, the ability to change speed.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky-jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
And the Nuggets making a change here. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Murray outside. Left side, Brown. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team, fairly deep, with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Jokic rising up.
Oh, taking it to the rack.
points in the game.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
For three, Murray. Rebound, Minnesota. A three for DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Hardaway.
The fuck is that?
By 8. Out to the wing. Pass to Brown. Jokic, that's a two-pointer.
I could have made that, dude. I didn't know what his fucking
He just missed it. He
animation was looking like.
Out to the right wing. Timberwolves passing it around. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo.
Never that.
That one wide left. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. Jokic rumbling down the lane. Count it, good.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
And timeout.
I'm doing whatever I want to out here, bro.
He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
I'm having my way with you.
Both teams decided to change it up.
Jokic is having his way with you.
1:12 left to play here in the half. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy...
I should not have done that.
At his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game. And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete. He throws it down with some major force.
The Nuggets leading by 9. 19 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That one, no good. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. He got 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. McDaniels outside. Edwards inside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that. You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's a great coach and just a likable person.
Oh my God, bro. So fucking close every time. Bro, steal that shit. Come on.
This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round and then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason.
Shot clock at 2. They get the rebound. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding. He stuffs the stat sheet in a big way.
And here's Edwards from the arc. The Nuggets leading by 10. Murray with it. McDaniels picks him up. to the left side wing. Pass to Murray. On the wing, Gordon. And here's Jokic. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. That shot off. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Now Jokic. McDaniels defending. And Jokic slams it in.
Boy, I tell you what, passes like that from Murray will keep his teammates working hard because they know he'll find it.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Timberwolves trail by 12. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. McDaniels got 8 points.
They just look smooth falling from the corner, don't they, those threes? McDaniels more than serviceable from deep.
The Nuggets lead by 9. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Lets it go from deep. Denver grabs the miss.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Pass to Johnson. Murray outside. From outside the arc. And rebounded by McDaniel. On the wing, DiVincenzo.
I had somebody on a bye week that fucking. I had a tight end, but I just traded him. All right, bro. Talking about niggas who don't take this shit seriously, bro. No, I said I had a tight end who was on a bye week, but I just traded him. Yes, bro, because I was projected to lose by like fucking half a point or some shit. No. No. I traded somebody on my bench because I didn't have a backup tight end. And then I subbed them out. I didn't have any open spots on my bench.
29 seconds left to play in the third.
Is that not what I did? No, I dropped him and then I fucking... Yeah, I picked somebody up off the waiver.
This one for 3. The shot comes out. Down low. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Over Reed.
Oh my god. How the fuck did I just make that, bro? I wasn't even in the green window.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Nuggets lead by 11. We're going to step. Fourth quarter upon us. Time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 11. Pass to Shannon.
Bullshit, dude.
Drills it from outside. Clarkson got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Timberwolves. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Unable to get the ball in bounds.
Oh my god, dude.
5-second violation. Handle left side. Good. Nice job down low.
Who traded Saquon Barkley? I've had... Oh.
DiVincenzo.
No, he's not.
To the paint. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Now Brown. Now here's Watson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Murray. And that one comes up a bit short.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. He's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Outside for Randall. Back to Clark. Latrey. Denver grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Murray right side. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Reed. Drops in the tray. And an important part of every team's game. For the Timberwolves.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
So both teams making some changes here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Denver's head coach was saying to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, Allie, thanks. And stolen by Murray. Brown.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Continuing for him. Gobert the screen. To take the lead. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfect.
And it's good.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
One misses, had a chance to tie it up. Denver leading by 3. Outside Murray. Now Jokic. Rips it down with 2 hands.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. No, he's not going to mess that one.
Up this fella, he is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster. Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
And that one is good.
Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moment. Big time shot there.
Now Edwards. Launches it. For 3, Edwards nails it.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Got it to go off the glass.
That's crazy. That was a white.
Clutch basket from Jokic. No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
Now McDaniel. Conley. The 3 doesn't go.
You know, the ill-advised 3 isn't how you want to close the gap. You got to have shot selection.
13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
What?
Gobert knocks it away.
Hey, night in and night out, Jokic is taking and relishing the contact.
Drops the first one. That puts them up by 5.
He earns them.
So he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the strike there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
What?
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And now they decide to foul intention.
Oh my God.
The first one to drop, top one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Now McDaniel. Here's Conley. inside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Does not go. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group.
That's what I said.
And that about wraps it up. And so now for Greg.
I want to play some fucking Theater 3s or something, bro. I don't think you're going to be able to do his shit. Do you want to play Battlefield 6? Alright, I don't fuck with that response, dude. I don't fuck with that response, BAN. Alright, BAN.